Hello everyone. Today I wanted to do a quick update on our last 3 videos. So we're going to show off our hatchlings, which we cut in our video. We're going to do a update on Artemis, the snake with the respiratory infection. And we're going to show you an update on the eggs that we set up. So I'm going to start off with an update on Artemis, the gravid ball python that has an RI infection and had a bit of fluid in her lymphatic node. So I actually have to give her her medicine today too. So I'm actually gonna show you me doing the injection. So we got our needle here. You're gonna want to make sure that there is no air in there. So it's as simple as, well, there's no more air in there. Just go gently, unlike me. One thing I didn't mention in the last video, it's not the biggest deal in the world, I'm sure, but you're gonna wanna alternate sides each time. So first time was on the right. I did it on the left on Friday. It is currently Monday, so we're going back to the right side. Sometimes if you have another person, it can help to have them hold it. I think I can figure this out on my own now. So feel for spine. Suck that back. It kind of just went right back. Inject. You might feel a little bump there. As long as you don't get liquid coming out at all, you're fine. If you did get liquid coming out, you probably messed up. You know, as long as you follow the steps, you're fine. You do got to go deep enough, but not too deep, and you're good to go. So that wasn't too bad at all. She gave more trouble than anything else. Like I said, if you have another person, it can help. So you can still kind of see a little bit of excess skin, but that swelling has pretty much dissipated completely. I'm pretty happy with where she's at. I think we're gonna be fine here. Obviously, I always thought that after that Friday. First seeing that, it was pretty worrying, but I think we're good. Next, we're going to provide a quick update on the eggs that we collected. I'm going to make this pretty brief, as brief as I can, just so that they can get back into the incubator. The reason I want to do this is because in that video, we discussed how one of these eggs is very likely infertile. It didn't look like a slug, it looked like a normal egg. Let's take a look at what it looks like now. Okay, you tell me, which one of these eggs was the egg that was bad? I mean, it almost looks cute. Oh my, I kind of peeked at it through the incubator. I didn't know it was that bad. That's coming out, obviously. At this point, we can be determined that it's dead. There's several different things. If you can't tell, it's got mold all over it. It smells. These kind of smell moldy anyways. I'm not gonna lie, so don't freak out if you have a moldy smell because of the vermiculite, but this is really moldy. Aren't they right? This is moldy. 2, to touch, if you touch these, they're smooth and there's nothing slimy about them. Touching this, I have a distinct slimy touch. This feels like it's starting to cook, almost like a hard-boiled egg. This is really bad. We can't even see our face anymore on it. Let's find out if we can find it. Oh God, this is disgusting. Please get me some meat. When you're done, please get me a thing. That went bad real fast. Other than removing the egg, we want to probably clean up in here just a tad. It's not likely to do anything, but let's just not take any chances. So I brought out the egg candler again. Let's see what we can see in here. All right, so here we are. We might see some snake movement actually. There we go. You see that a little bit? Oh, there's a little baby. However, they are nowhere near ready to come out. And I don't recommend doing this. I have them here. I figured I'd show you. They can move around and get all twisted up. Don't. It might seem cute, but don't do it. I'll do it for you now so that you don't do it yourself. Sometimes you will need to go back and candle them for other reasons though. But try not to make a habit of it unless you have an actual reason. Now, what do you think we're gonna get out of this bad boy? Funny thing is, it looks more red than the day I candled it, but that is because of the mold. All right, and finally the update on our last egg cutting video. We have 4 healthy snakes. They have all had their shed now. I'm starting to suspect there could be something in one of them, by the way. Just given the differences kind of here to an extent, like there, I don't want to say it conclusively, but it looks like something that could be like almost like a fire, but I don't know. If you have any ideas, can't make speculations without doing further breathing. That's both the awesome and cool thing if you find out you have a gene. You don't want to just claim what you got until you have proof what you got, but it's still extra. They haven't taken their first meal yet, but that's all right. They get some time. And if you get a, oh, look at this one. Anyway, we're going to talk about the regular pied first, but let's talk about this dude here. Since he wants to make himself well known for the camera. If he's going to be a diva, well, I guess not diva because he's a boy, but if he wants to show off for the camera, let's let him. He is our very low white banana pied. He is wonderful. If you love low white pieds, I struggle to find one that's much better. He's got that really nice, just kind of stripe right down there. It kind of breaks up a few times, but honestly, it keeps going all the way down. Even when it breaks up with more white pattern, starts to begin again down near his tail. It's really cool. All right, finally with our female pied. Someone I was talking to seems to think she might have something else in her as well. Like I said, I don't know yet. I think it would be really cool. I do think there's something else maybe going on here. But either way, I don't care what they are. They're so cool looking. Man, you are starving for attention, buddy. But this is a girl, and I don't even need to sex them because, like I said in the last video, this came from a male maker, banana pied male. So what that means is that unless there's an anomaly, which there can be, very, very rare chance, maybe like a 1 in 100, that they'll produce a female, but very, very rare. Other than that anomaly, every single banana that they produce will be a male. And on the flip side, every non-banana is a female. And I've already sexed all them anyways, and they are indeed that. So, 3 males, 1 girl. And we got our third one here. That technically actually went in order of their hatching. Now, oh my lord. What an attention seeker. What in the world is this? Whoever says ball pythons are head shy always is incorrect. But this is a really nice looking snake as well. And again, putting it next to the one that just wants to be on camera so much. It could just be the difference between the low white and the high white that I'm seeing any differences here. But just this right here on the side right there is just so cool looking and so unique. So these will change considerably as they grow. Bananas start off with so many bright colors and they're still beautiful. They're still so beautiful when they grow, but they aren't this. I'll tell you that much. If you buy a little baby, ball python of anything for that matter, you should do your research if you think that that's what it's going to look like as an adult. And you know what? That's okay. And finally, our last snake, which is also the last one that we cut, the one that had the umbilical cord wrapped around their neck. It was the first one out of the egg, which isn't necessarily surprising. I know in that video I said, hey, you want to try not to break open that little sack that they're in as well. Well, given that it was around their neck, I really didn't have much of a choice. I still attempted to, but that can happen. You just want to try not to. But if you've got to save their life, I mean, you've got to. And it did happen, but it's probably why they were first out. But they, I believe, are one of the bigger ones out of here. If not the biggest, the second biggest one. And they got a cool little emoji. Looks a very unamused face. But as you can see, it's doing just fine. There's not much cooler than this part right here. The egg cutting, seeing what you got, seeing these noodle babies that you had a hand in bringing into this world. This is about as good as it gets when it comes to breeding ball pythons. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the quick little update on those 3 last videos. If you want to see those videos in their entirety, check them out here, here, and here. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. You can do that right here.